Hello and welcome to football fans everywhere, and it's the 6 best games from Manchester United, one from each season from 1981 to 1987. Now, Manchester United represent everything that's good in English football, from the late 50s with the Busby Babes through the 60s, 70s and 80s. They have been a superb team playing wonderfully attractive football. Sit back with me and enjoy this video.
Stapleton, and here's Robson, who misses. Clear opportunity, and the anguish shows on his face. A delightful touch from Stapleton created the chance, and clean in against Grobbler. He couldn't hit the target. Brian Robson still looking for his first goal for his new club. Push on Johnson, high Backen. So a genuine let-off for Liverpool. And they might strike back here with Kennedy. Pushed out by Kennedy, and Johnson couldn't collect. Bertels. And it goes out off McDermott. Ray Kennedy with the presence of mind to pull the ball down after it had cleared Gidman there, hitting the shot with great power, and that power that came off Bailey was enough to defeat Johnson's attempt to turn it in. Here's Moses, and Bertels is onside. Thompson, and the trailing foot brings Bertels down, says Mr. Courtney. The decision not appreciated by the spectators. But Thompson was late in trying to retrieve the situation. In from Robson, and that's Stapleton, and that's Moran. And United go in front. The goal from Kevin Moran as Robson curled the ball in. A delightful header from Stapleton. Grobbler may feel he should have turned it round the post. It came straight out for Moran. Here's Souness. Struck it cleanly in. Manchester United survived courtesy of the post. Came down for Souness, and Bailey beaten with Wilkins. Moran is up there, so too is Robson. Grobbelaar's committed. Orbiston, and Bertels didn't have the legs to turn it in. A remarkable series of events which leaves Grobbelaar shaking his head, charging out there but not claiming it. Orbiston taking charge of the situation, but the cross shot was too far ahead of Bertels. Morrison this time picks out Thompson. Lee and Moran. Touched off by Dalglish. Now here's Lee. Thompson rather hindered by Mr. Courtney, but he was helped by Souness. Moran, who has been in the wars in this game, still showing signs of a limp. Grobbelaar coming again, and Moses, the flick from Stapleton, and Thompson well positioned to save his side. With Grobbelaar perhaps guilty again of being headstrong in his charge off his line. It fell straight to Moses, in fact, but Phil Thompson, the last line of defence for Liverpool. Now Koppel. Moses. There's Orbiston. And Grobbelaar Superb handling. Not quite sure if it was going to get inside Grobbelaar's near post, but he couldn't be sure. Lawrenson puts Dalglish in here. Whelan's in the middle. Dalglish goes his own way. It's into the side netting, and Liverpool don't even get a corner, although Bailey made the save. It was a superb ball from Mark Lawrenson that freed Dalglish here. Whelan was in the middle, and may well have run offside. Now McDermott. Dalglish. Whelan might get behind Moran. Mr. Courtney has given the penalty. And Kevin Moran, the player penalised, will surely feel that if it wasn't harsh, it was certainly unnecessary, but there was a push in the back as the ball was running behind. So the player who scored the goal for Manchester United presents Liverpool with a chance of the equaliser. Gary Bailey has a fine record in saving penalties in the First Division. And now he faces Terry McDermott, who blasts it past him. No nonsense about this technique. Quarter of an hour remaining. Here's Robson. United stung into retaliation. Gidman. Birtles. And Moses. Will it come for Koppel? And it deflects away of Alan Hansen. Tribute to the ambition of Manchester United that they were straight away back onto the attack, and Koppel must have felt that that one was in. Wilkins, and Birtles is onside and could settle it here. Gary Birtles defied by Grobbelaar. With 2 minutes left, Grobbelaar to Liverpool's rescue. Stapleton. Now Koppel. Ricochet was stopped by Hansen, and then out from Souness. But Gary Birtles with a clear run here. But Grobbelaar committing himself, keeping his shape, and then getting down to his right. The kick from Grobbelaar going straight to Wilkins. It could have been worse for Liverpool. It just squirted past Stapleton on the edge of the area. Stapleton. And this is Wilkins. And Stapleton couldn't make it. Forward from Robson. Now Augustin. Played through by Stapleton. Here's Augustin, who rolls it past Grobbelaar, and Manchester United get a goal that, if it is the winner, and it looks now as though it will be, is deserved for the way they've ridden the penalty against them and come back at Liverpool. And they produce some superb football here with Augustin and Stapleton, and Arthur Augustin keeping his balance sufficiently to get it into the corner.
Augustin. But Arsenal being really pushed back here by the visiting side. As United get another throw, which Koppel will take. Ulverston. Good turn by Whiteside, and a fair shot, just pushed away by Jennings. But Whiteside has shown himself skillful and aggressive in these opening minutes, and is a little unlucky not to get a corner, as I think we shall see here. Turned well, and definitely a corner. McQueen, very positive. Arsenal a little lucky on that ricochet, falling for Manchester United. Robson holding him up for a moment. Moses playing the ball in for Whiteside. 1-0. And Norman Whiteside puts Manchester United into the lead with something like 18 minutes gone. Good cross by Remy Moses, and caught first time there, left-footed, wide of Jennings, right into the corner by Norman Whiteside. Well, a great blow for Manchester United. It's what an away side in a cup tie like this over 2 legs dreams about. Stapleton glancing it on for Whiteside, a flick on this time for Robson, and pushed away brilliantly by Jennings. Well, a supreme piece of midfield play there by Brian Robson, suddenly bursting from nowhere into a goal-scoring possibility. A nice little flick on there, Robson coming in well, and Jennings pushing it away. Well, a reason for optimism there on the Manchester United bench with the United substitute Ray Wilkins in the back row. Oh, that could be dangerous. Talbot playing it, and Robson has collected, and he's got Whiteside outside him. And Stapleton against his old club, and a goal that in the first instance was of Arsenal's own making, when Talbot's pass went nicely into the path. There it is. That was the moment when Arsenal was suddenly in trouble. Talbot's pass picked up here by Robson, Whiteside outside him, and the ball crossed in by the young Irishman, and Frank Stapleton there to score against his old club and put Manchester United 2-0 into the lead. Atkinson, the United manager, down on the bench now on the right-hand side of the picture there. Moses, Stapleton. Oh, foul that time by Nicholas on Moses. And Karen Moran with the free kick for Manchester United. Well, there's a chance now again for Manchester United, and again it was Stapleton who got the shot in, and somehow it was Robson and Jennings who between them contrived to get it behind for the corner. So Koppel will take the corner. And a dire need for a steadying of the Arsenal ship at the moment. 2 down, and in danger of going further down. As Koppel floats the corner in. McQueen trying to turn it back, and Robson almost getting in a chance for a shot, and Moses too. And in the end it goes wide, but the whistle had gone, and there will be a free kick for Arsenal. Well, here's how it all happened. Koppel's corner, McQueen tried to turn it. Robson thought he was going to get it in there. For a moment it looked as though Moses might get it in as well, and in the end there was a pretty fierce challenge there by Kenny Sanson. Woodcock finding Mead, McQueen's with him. Is it for Davis? Woodcock. Nicholas, good driving shot there, just wide of the United post. Well, there have been a few shots on target for Arsenal tonight. That was a very good effort by Peter Nicholas, as you can see, just falling a yard or so wide. Robson, Muren, Stapleton on the charge again, and he's got Whiteside in the middle, he's got Koppel in the middle as well. He's found Koppel, and Koppel has found the net. 3-0 to Manchester United, and Arsenal are in disarray now. It was a good battling performance here by Frank Stapleton, and he looked up and he had two opportunities. And look at that, an inch perfect pass to Koppel, and Koppel did the rest. Robson. Oh, Muren said thank you very much. And here's Whiteside. And here's Koppel in a lot of space. Can it be number 4? There's the answer. 4-0 to Manchester United. And they've killed off Arsenal now. And just look at the space now, as Whiteside plays it here, perfectly again for Koppel, and some real clinical finishing there. Driven past Pat Jennings, deep into the corner. And Koppel wheels away, knowing that they have now for sure booked a place at Wembley. What a remarkable performance now by Manchester United. Well, everything's going their way, and Duxbury might well finish it off. No, it's saved by Jennings. What a great run by young Mike Duxbury. Started it off in the first place way inside his own half, and then suddenly it was picked up again for him here, and he was through, and it needed a good save by Jennings. Not an easy one there down at his feet for the corner. They've always looked the more comfortable side, Manchester United, in every respect this evening. But that was a good ball to Woodcock, and he has scored. So there's a consolation for Arsenal with 7 minutes left. Tony Woodcock, a good long ball by Paul Davis. What a good ball it was. And Woodcock collects it well. McQueen couldn't quite make the contact. And there it is, finishing behind Gary Bailey. And it's 4-1. Mead, who looked fractionally offside when that ball was played. Alverston again, good work on the ground. Talbot. Arsenal looking hard now for a second goal, which, who knows, might at least give them a glimmer of hope for the second leg. And Ricks coming in! And the goal is there by Peter Nicholas. Cross comes in. Ricks couldn't get the touch. They only half clear it, and Peter Nicholas dives in to make it 4-2.
Lively start, but neither goalkeeper severely troubled yet. Here's Wilkins. On by Whiteside, a good touch. Stapleton will find Graham. O'Reilly with the tackle. Here comes Wilkins. And Whiteside tried to set Robson up. He might now hit the bar. And the England captain, again proving how lethal he is anywhere near that 18-yard line. Whiteside initially tried to push the ball back to him for a shot. And it didn't quite work for him. He played it a bit short, but the second time it came back off the defender. A dipper from Robson on the crossbar. With that trusted left foot. Robson, who needs just one goal to reach double figures this season, and he's output as a midfield player for United and for England. Now, established part of the football scene. Graham. Oh, mistake by Graham. Falco, Hoddle. And Brazil, oh, it needed the touch for Falco. And he goes over, was he fouled? The referee says dive by the motion of his hands. And a talking point now at the United end. Brazil played the ball back into Falco. Gary Bailey came. Falco just got a touch on it. The ball went away, and he threw himself, said the referee. And Jimmy Hill agrees. Stapleton. Muren's well forward, so is Whiteside. And the cross for O'Reilly to clear, only as far as Wilkins. Graham. Oh, and Stevens let it go, it's in! Arthur Graham played that ball in, and Gary Stevens let it go, and Spurs are stunned. There seemed to be absolutely no danger whatsoever, and Ray Clements also deceived, and Manchester United are into the lead. Whiteside, and Stapleton just stretching a little as he hit it. But Whiteside supplied the chance. And Tottenham are being stretched here. The two central defenders are being caught, and Stapleton was just stretching as that went over. There's better movement about Manchester United than about Tottenham so far tonight. They've won more of the ball in midfield and used it rather better when they've gone forward, which Duxbury is trying to do now. Stapleton. Oh, good touches, first by Muren, then by Whiteside, who was caught, but it's Augustin. Robson came in first. Here's Arthur Graham. Good save by Clements, but Ray Wilkins has it now. And, oh, it was going to be Augustin, and O'Reilly got in. Good stuff from United. Whiteside took a clattering in that earlier build-up, which left him on the ground, but all that went away because the referee played a very good advantage again. Thomas. Thomas. Whiteside battling, and you can expect that. He's playing for his place. Robson. Graham. This is a good spell by United, but they'll be expecting the second goal to come on the end of it to make it worthwhile. Wilkins took a kick there from O'Reilly and is holding his hip as he moves away to the far side, but United still have possession. It's Whiteside. The tackle came in from Graham Roberts, never one to pull out. Mention should be made in passing of a good save by Clements in that last United flurry from Arthur Graham. Blocked the shot well. Stevens coming forward. Here's Hoddle. And now Dick. And Hoddle. O'Reilly's forward again with a header. Brazil's in there. Oh, that's a fine goal, Alan Brazil. After 54 minutes, a superb individual effort from the player back tonight in his familiar position after so long out of it. And he equalises here for Tottenham. Glenn Hoddle chipping the ball up. Gary O'Reilly, a useful header on. But watch Brazil. Left foot acrobatics in the corner. The Tottenham fans who've made the journey have something now to shout about. As Alan Brazil, whose return last Saturday was in an unfamiliar role on the left, comes back into the centre and scores a goal that will be talked about for some time. Referee in the way there, Moran. And now Graham. And Stapleton. Clement saves. The game now coming to the boil. Spurs equalise, then Graham gets another cross in. Stapleton gets a shot in, deflected by Danny Thomas, round the post by Clements. Corner to Manchester United at the Stretford end. Right across, and it's been driven in by Moran. Kevin Moran makes it 2-1. Tottenham's defence won't be pleased with that. But Moran drove it well when the chance came from point-blank range. Arnold Moran with the in-swinging corner. Hoddle stretching, none of them made it apart from Moran, and that's 2-1 after 55 minutes. And this is Stevens. Hoddle. Now Whiteside. And Brian Robson comes surging forward through the centre. Stapleton is out right, Moran is on the left. Stapleton. Stapleton's shot, fine save by Clements. The crowd enjoyed that. Stapleton cutting in from the right, made room for the shot, but Ray Clements reacting superbly. Corner to United. And Moran's in there again, so too on the far side was Arthur Graham. And he makes it 3-1. His second goal of the match, and the second that Spurs have conceded from a corner. Taken this time by Ray Wilkins. Again the near post ball. Moran with the flick. Graham holding off, diving to head the ball into the net. And at that stage, with Spurs 3-1 down, they're going to bring on Ossie Ardiles. Tony Galvin has gone off, and Ardiles is back in the Spurs midfield. But has he come on too late, I wonder, to influence the way this game is going? We shall see. O'Reilly looks for Falco. Ardiles touch, and Falco's in, and it's a goal! Well, talk about instant action from the man who's just come on. Falco the scorer, but Ardiles makes a goal with his first touch in league football since last February. No sooner had he got on the pitch than he knocked the ball forward, and there was Falco to push it past Bailey. So, the fans enjoying their football here. 3-2 Manchester United lead after 75 minutes. The sort of match you'd expect between two teams who've always gone forward whenever they can. There's Roberts. Moran. For deflection on the pass, but Whiteside to Robson. Oh, taken by Graham Roberts, and that is the cynical challenge when a player is through, and referee Alan Saunders will have to take action of some sort. A booking, it must be, and last season it might well have been a sending off. The arm round the shoulder shouldn't really make any difference. Roberts on Robson. So it's the first booking of the night. It goes to Tottenham's Graham Roberts, 11 minutes from the end. And Manchester United, who lead 3-2, have a free kick which Ray Wilkins and Arnold Meeran are preparing for. And indeed, that was Meeran, and Stapleton got up. Oh, it's a mistake by Ray Clements, and a goal. Kevin Moran in again, and Clements mortified. Well, it looked safely held as Stapleton jumped, and Clements made an awful error, and Moran got his second to make it 4-2 to United. And goalkeepers, whatever their stature, will feel sorry for Clements there. How on earth did that spin from his grasp, allowing Moran to score again?
Right side, got Hughes available. And Robson again, and made one of those runs, but here's Olsen, the little chip in. Brian Robson has hit it wide. There looked a surefire goal from the moment Olsen had taken possession deep inside that Newcastle penalty area. And played back there beautifully for Robson. Somehow it went wide. Good work again by Jesper Olsen. Tremendous break by Robson, but not quite the finishing touch that he or United wanted. Slip there by Hogg could have proved costly. Waddle couldn't quite move in on time. Roda's header again. Thank you, says Robson. Hughes couldn't get it back to him. Carney finds Ryan, dispossessed by Olsen, and this is going to be a goal for Olsen! Newcastle's own making. They put themselves in trouble. Olsen took possession of it in a neat little move around the goalkeeper. And after that, it was just that formality. Well, Albiston making a good break from the back. Here's Whiteside taking it up again, and the full-back going on Albiston. And a penalty given. By Malcolm Brown on Arthur Albiston, and United now have an opportunity of getting a cushion of a 2-goal lead. That was the challenge. This is the result, and Gordon Strachan, who scored on the opening day from the spot against Watford, now has the chance to put it past Kevin Carr to make it 2-0. That's what it is. Going the wrong way, and the ball sneaking in right down by the post. And Manchester United 2, Newcastle United 0. So 2 new expensive signings, both get on the score sheet today. Jesper Olsen and now Gordon Strachan. This might go for Waddle. Moran slipped just for a moment, and in the end it was Duxbury to the rescue for Manchester United. Waddle again. Good ball there from McCreary. No foul, to the annoyance of all those Newcastle fans, and anxiety for them now as Olsen takes it up again. Support from Brian Robson. In for Olsen again, in for Hughes onto the left foot, and somehow he saved it with his left foot. A lovely sweeping run by Manchester United, one of the best of the game so far in point of fact. The turn by Hughes, and off Carr's left foot to safety. At the moment it would seem to be Manchester United's game for the taking, although they have let things slide before this season when they've been in the lead. Oh, but suddenly Hughes is clear and makes it 3. break for United. No doubt about that. Ricochet that suddenly falls at the feet of Mark Hughes. He's absolutely clear, but his head is cool and his shot is sure. Second goal of the season. He'd got one against Ipswich last Saturday. The chance maybe now for the visitors to make a break. Here's Waddle. He's got plenty of pace. He's got Beardsley waiting in the middle. Well, he might get another chance. Good save. Wins Newcastle their first corner of the game and came within an ace, but for a brilliant piece of keeping by Bailey, of producing their first goal as well. Fine save. Loader getting in there. That could almost have been an own goal, it seemed to me, though, and in the end it's a goal kick. Certainly Glenn Roeder went for that. It seemed to me it came off Brian Robson. In the end, no harm done for Manchester United. It's a goal kick. Olsen. Robson, Olsen, Duxbury, Robson, Olsen. Combining beautifully those two as Robson now looks to get his cross in, but Carney is there. But he's only poked it out as far as Orbiston. Moses, Strachan, lovely play. Can Moses finish it off? Number 4! Brilliant goal! Well, that's a joy to watch again. The one-touch stuff here is brilliant. And Moses' determination to get through that challenge and to plant it into the back of the Newcastle net was supreme, and that's goal number 4. Look at it again. A touch there, one there, one there, one there. And then the finish from Remy Moses. 4-0. Well, it's the sort of football that Ron Atkinson will tell you United have been threatening to play all season. And sadly for Newcastle, they become the victims. As Robson plays it inside now for Orbiston. Played inside again and just over from right side. Within an ace of being number 5. Well, what a second half this is. And United really turning on the style now. Orbiston, who's been brilliant with his runs forward, and Whiteside couldn't quite finish it off. McCreary battling away, Duxbury. Play on, said the referee, no foul. Moses in possession, finds Hughes. Moses again. A long ball, seeking out Strachan, but not quite finding him. Yes, he has. This is 5. It's an absolute riot now. Strachan's second, Manchester United's 5th, and look at the joy at the Stretford end as United come good at last. Well, a mistake there, again in the Newcastle defence. And I think this must be the 3rd time in the game that a forward has gone, or a United player has gone round the goalkeeper and planted it into an empty net. Malcolm Brown couldn't get possession. Strachan said thank you very much. And the rest again was a formality. Duxbury with a throw. And what a strange one. Falls straight to McElroy. Robson. Strachan. Casually letting the ball go through for Orbiston. Accurately finding Barnes. Played on excitingly there towards Whiteside. Oh, this could be a chance! Oh, there was a chance for Hughes there! And he's given a penalty, has he? What an extraordinary mistake by Manchester City. McCarthy at the heart of it. And and suddenly the ball is flying across an empty goal mouth. The foul is on Hughes. The referee points to the spot, and Brian Robson has the responsibility in this derby game of putting Manchester United into the lead. And he does so. Not a normal penalty taker, Brian Robson, but with 8 minutes of this derby game gone, clearly has the beating of Williams.
Hughes. This time it's Wilson's job to look after him, helped by Powell, the linesman flagging. Free kick to Manchester United. Duxbury with the kick. Hughes, well controlled. Plays so well with his back to the goal. Strachan. Lovely ball that searches out and finds the man intended, Peter Barnes. Now, can he get a yard on Andy May? But he's got support from Albiston and from Whiteside, who suddenly accelerated there, but then lost the ball. Here's Albiston again. Right foot shot! Brilliant!
United fans applauding a splendid strike from the little Scottish full-back Arthur Albiston. Surprisingly took it onto his right foot and really let it go. So a really scorching start then from the league leaders with 19 minutes gone, 2 goals into the lead. Just coming in, Phillips with the header. And Lillis very nearly got in. I think for a moment he slipped, and had he not slipped, he might have made that extra few inches that was required. A nice little flick on, and Lillis very quickly on the scene. Robson's header for Strachan. Duxbury. Stapleton. Oh, what a lovely chip by Stapleton. There's nobody to finish it off. My goodness me, nearly put it into his own net. Well, that was nearly goal number 3. Andy May so close to putting it into his own net.
Now Whiteside. Now Robson. Up goes the accelerator.
Barnes is away on the left. Robson prefers to find Hughes. Hughes in turn finds Robson. Is it number 3? Not yet. And it won't be. Splendid move by Manchester United. It really was a great move from one end of the field to the other, with Robson heavily involved. A nice bit of interplay there with Mark Hughes. He gets it back again, and when Robson turns it in, well, that is not at all like Mark Hughes, top scorer with 6 goals, but looking for his first today.
McElroy, Melrose. Here's Whiteside. Strachan takes it up. It's an intelligent little ball there for Robson, and a good one by him for Stapleton. Barnes is going up outside him, but Stapleton prefers to cut inside. Thought about the pass to Barnes. Robson. Albiston. Brian Robson. Might come for Hughes. Just got between Clements and the ball. And it comes for Stapleton! Against the crossbar! Can Duxbury finish it off? 3-0! Well, they got it at the second attempt. Amazing that
but Stapleton in so much space couldn't finish it off himself. Good work by Williams against the crossbar, and then eventually from that rebound it comes through to Mike Duxbury, and he made it 3-0. Phillips. May. McCarthy again. There's Phillips. Finding Simpson. And Melrose trying to come on the far side, and May as well. Good save by Bailey. Well, the fullbacks are really getting in on the shooting act this afternoon. Both the United fullbacks have scored, and now Andy May came as near as anybody on the City side has. Wilson. Ulverston. Trying to get Hughes in. And Hughes might well get in. Good work there by Williams. Keeper did really well there for Manchester City. You would say that Hughes was more likely than not to score from that sort of situation. He does so often. But Williams, good reactions. Strachan. Will he try and get Brazil in? Hughes waiting in the middle. And United by no means satisfied with their 3 goals. Here's Whiteside taking it up. And they might get 4! My goodness, that was so close to an own goal by May. That would have been a final indignity for him and for his team. Splendid work by Whiteside. A withering low cross into that 6-yard area. And Andy May, well, a very lucky young man.
Waddle up against Jesper Olsen, and he's beaten him. And that was a firm cross. Kevin Moran was there from Waddle. Corner taken quickly to Glenn Hoddle. And here's Roberts. And Turner saved it. Allen! Oh, goodness me. The goalkeeper was let off the hook there. Turner escaped, because when Allen closed in, he couldn't finish what Roberts had started. Tottenham almost scored there in the first minute. The cross came in from Hoddle. Watch Roberts, the number 4. He got a header in. Turner couldn't hold. Allen hit the post. And Robson forward again here. And the foul was by Gary Mabbott. Well, they won't have Stapleton's head to aim at today, but Moran and McGrath have both made their way forward. Whiteside. Well, it was as a striker that Norman Whiteside first burst upon the scene as a 17-year-old. Indeed, he was only 16 when he made his debut, but he played up front in the 82 World Cup, and he's back there today. Certainly Tottenham had pulled everybody back behind the ball for the free kick. And here's John Sieverbeck. Into Strachan from Whiteside. Another free kick. Glenn Hoddle in the tackle this time. Again, the lineup on the far side: Whiteside, Moran, McGrath. Robson to Davenport, Olsen, it's going to come to Strachan, a chance, and a goal! Whiteside got it. 12 minutes gone, and he comes back as a striker and opens the scoring. It was tucked in low in the end to Davenport. Olsen let it run. Strachan played it through. Whiteside ran in, and Manchester United have taken the lead.
I would think Alec Ferguson is taking a lot of joy out of this one, because it's something which has obviously been worked out on the training grounds for a long time.
Moran again. Oh, and Moran goes on. Chance for the centre-back to score. And he fails to take it. Kevin Moran put clean through by Davenport. Only the goalkeeper to beat, but a defender doesn't often find himself in this privileged position, and he didn't quite apply the forwards finish, but it was close.
Yeah, typical defender there. He took it on a yard too far, really. He'd started this move off, gave it to Davenport, got it back. He possibly should have had a go now, well, a yard before that, and he just missed. But what a great run, and a warning for Tottenham. They're not picking people up who are coming from the back.
This is Moses. Tucked away by Strachan there for Seaverbeck. He got away from Galvin. In the middle, Davenport and Whiteside. Davenport, Robson's behind him. Corner. Clements coming for it through a crowd of players, and Ardiles once again smooth things down for Spurs. But Roberts certainly doesn't. Duxbury, Strachan, Whiteside, clipping the ball about nicely now, United. Davenport. And Mabbott. Oh, they got caught again, and it's there! Peter Davenport has made it 2-0, and Gary Mabbott did crestfallen. Little Paul Allen, I think, was also involved in the error. It was Mabbott who headed the ball out, and what happened here was that Allen let Davenport come right in past him, and he also got the ball past Clements from a very narrow angle, and it's 2-0 to Manchester United. Still Waddle. That's gone. Corner.
Tottenham need to get something off a set piece, I think, John, because their approach play isn't getting them as far as the penalty area at the moment.
Well, they've got Mabbott, Goff and Roberts all positioned on the far side of the area here. Mabbott! That is a terrific goal, and this player, he's all-purpose. A brilliant header by the England international Gary Mabbott. Probably more spectacular than the one he got against Yugoslavia. What a powerful effort that was. 57 minutes gone. Nobody picked him up, but my word, that was an inspirational goal for Tottenham. Also been suffering from a bad cough and cold this week, Gary Mabbott, but a very big breakfast this morning at the Tottenham Hotel seemed to help him to shake that off. He's quite an eater too. Here's Hoddle eating up the ground for Tottenham. Good effort, and Turner flat, and an own goal! Kevin Moran! Spurs are level, and Glenn Hoddle created this. He tried to chip the keeper, Turner flapped, and watch Kevin Moran here. That has to go down as an own goal. It's 2-2. Hoddle, who saw the possibility, forced Turner to make an awkward-looking save. The ball came back behind him. Kevin Moran could have got it out, and he put it in. Hoddle. It's too long for Paul Allen. Duxbury was the player who conceded the corner.
Who'll pick Mabit up this time, John?
Waddle. Oh, and Allen went in. It's a goal. Well, Waddle curled it in. Allen made absolutely sure it went in the net. But I just want to see that one again as to how close to the line he was. Waddle curved it in, and Allen went in. Whether he'll claim that, strikers usually do from there. And Clive Allen closed in here, and I've got a feeling Clive will say that's his 22nd of the season.
If you got kicked in the head, you'd want to claim it as well.
Yes, he certainly would. 73 minutes
That's
gone.
where strikers on the corner, when the boot is literally flying towards your face, and you put your head there, and you claim the goal. I'm sorry, but Mr. Turner's got to have another look at his position, and possibly that corner was taken too quickly for Manchester United, who were possibly looking to see who was picking Mabit up as a result of the last corner. They took a short one and they whipped it over before they were ready for it.
And away goes Chris Waddle. Graham Roberts is well forward in the centre here, so too is Clive Allen. This is Hoddle. I think he just fancied to chip the goalkeeper there. Turner was just a yard or two out of his ground, and Hoddle's already half done that to some effect, which led to the own goal. Here's Strachan. Oh, and here's Robson. Penalty, is it? Brian Robson brought down by Danny Thomas. And just waiting for the confirmation, but it looks like a penalty to me. Robson here was in a good position, and he was checked, Laurie.
Yes, definite penalty. Brian Robson must be very tired. He's been out injured for a while, but his nature is to continue to battle on and get into that penalty area. And he got in there, and the defender never went for the ball. He stumbled into him, and the referee never hesitated.
So the responsibility falls to Peter Davenport with 2 minutes to go. Oh, it's there! It's 3-3, and Clements was so unlucky. Davenport struck it well, but the Tottenham goalkeeper went the right way. Just see how near he was to pulling off a save. He got both hands to it, but couldn't keep it out. The power took it in. Well, if they play like this, then the crowds will come back to football. It's a match that's kept us on the edge of our seats from the moment Clive Allen hit the post in the first minute to the moment Davenport put that penalty in the 89th. 3-3. Severbeg. We're going into stoppage time now.
It's a match, I think, as well, which has made Peter Davenport a lot more popular with the supporters. He's had a good game, and that took a lot of nerve to take that penalty at this stage of the game.
And Kevin Moran will be a relieved man, I would think, at this moment. Here's Moses. Down the years, very few clubs have provided better entertainment when they've met than Spurs and Manchester United. And this match goes down in that particular hall of memories.